Hi, this is Sir Randall, and this is Sir Randall Reviews, and I am reviewing Star Fox Zero. At first glance, this game is beautiful, flying through green, luscious valleys, flying through space, and rolling through the desert. There are some missions that are on rails. I have no problems with this. This pays homage to Star Fox and Star Fox 64. When you break into all range mode, this is where things fall apart just a bit. Star Fox Zero has a split screen. Your main screen, and then you have on your gamepad where is your aiming, which is called Cockpit Mode. In Cockpit Mode, you have better accuracy of aiming. What you see on the screen isn't totally accurate, so if you want to get pinpoint accuracy, using the gamepad will help you achieve this. Though it does lack in some areas, but to get that perfect aiming down, you're definitely going to need to use the gamepad. In boss battles, you have no choice but to use the gamepad. Though it's kind of cumbersome at first, you do get used to it and it's quite fun. By no means is the control scheme easy to get used to. It takes a few missions to get comfortable with each vehicle. Star Fox Zero pretty much has 3 sticks you have to get used to. You have your left stick, which moves you up, down, left, and right. And you have your right stick, which is boost, slow down, roll right, roll left, and lean right. And you got your gamepad for aiming. Now this is cumbersome, but once you get used to it, it's pretty awesome and you can get that pinpoint accuracy like I was talking before. But get used to recalibration. That recalibration button is going to be your friend. When I say you have to recalibrate a lot, I mean like every 5 to 10 minutes. It seems like the more you move around, the more out of sync it gets, and you have to use the recalibrate button to recenter on the screen. Star Fox Zero introduces a new mode called the Walker. This allows your R-Wing to transform into a walker and move around and get into hard places you can't get before. The walker controls are the worst of any game I've ever played. They are cumbersome and hard to move and hard to get used to. By my second playthrough, I was able to master the controls for the walker, but it was still very frustrating to get used to them and is my least favorite mode because of the control scheme. They also introduced the Gyro Wing. The Gyro Wing has the best controls of the whole entire game. They're fluid, easy to get used to, and it feels really comfortable to fly. The Gyro Wing introduces something called the Direct Eye, which you can use to hack into systems and get into hard to reach places. You'll have to use the gamepad or the first person mode to control the robots in some areas. Where you can't see that on the main screen, you can use the select to put the gamepad mode onto the screen and control the robot this way. But you have to use this mode in order to get to some areas. And then you have the Lambmaster. The Lambmaster is nothing new, but the controls are a little bit frustrating on this one as well. Not as bad as the Walker, but it does take a little while to get used to. Once you get used to it, it's pretty fun to drive. Star Fox does have a map overview, and with some secrets you can explore. You can unlock secret paths and take a different view and explore new worlds you would not be able to see before. Star Fox is a good game, and if you're a Star Fox fan, I definitely recommend picking this game up. If you're new to this series, I strongly recommend picking up Star Fox for the 3DS first. The motion controls are optional, and the controls on the 3DS are very pleasant to deal with. Star Fox Zero has a steep learning curve. It gets to the point where it gets so frustrating that you have to put the game down for a few hours and come back to it. but nothing is more satisfying than strapping into an R-Wing and flying through space. Star Fox is a great game, but hindered with bad controls that would even make the most veteran players cringe at some of the levels. The game is only 3 hours long, and though they did say that the game was only going to be this short, it still feels like a high price point for 3 hours of gameplay. If you're a completionist, this game is for you. You can go back through the levels and try to maximize your score or collect everything that you can collect in some of the levels. And for replay value, the only thing that kept me coming back was seeing if I can unlock every branching path and check out the new levels that I didn't get to before. And if you don't like Amiibo, well, there's good news for you. You can unlock everything the Amiibo offers in the game. So my final verdict of this game, it's a great game, but plagued with bad controls and short playtime, you kind of ask yourself, is this game really worth $50? The game and the environments are beautiful, with smooth frame rates, which I didn't even notice any frame rate drops at all. But once you master the controls, the game is fun to play, though every time I went to the Walker level, it made me cringe and want to quit the game and not play it again. This is why I'm giving this game a 7 out of 10. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and click on the logo to see more videos from me. And I'll see you guys next time.